How we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy With It. I'm Will, and today we're continuing our Marvel United unboxings. So we've already unboxed two. We've unboxed the core box with the stretch goals, and we've also unboxed. Yeah, stretch goals. I'm thinking of unlocking. We've also unboxed the Return of the Sinister Six. Next up on the docket is Tales of Asgard. Asgard. I don't know if it's a soft S, hard S. I don't know. I don't speak Viking. Of course, we're opening these up that way you guys can see what comes in the box, maybe see some of the game mechanics to see if this is something you want to back, because it is up on Kickstarter right now as part of the X-Men campaign. They've also announced that nothing except for, I think, Spider-Verse is even coming to retail. So if you want these, you kind of got to go back now. So in this particular case, it is a trader challenge. So you're basically, somebody is the trader, and it's basically Loki in disguise. And that's what you're trying to accomplish, which when we get to the cards will tell us that stuff. So the first thing is you do get some new location cards. Let's see what the new location cards are. So you get Heimdall's Observatory. End of turn, you may move any number of heroes from any location to this location. Okay, that's kind of right. Odin's Vault. If you have one or two cards in your hand, you may draw a card. Okay, so it allows you to draw back up. So it's basically a healing action. Bifrost Bridge. You may move all heroes from this location to another location. A lot of movement. I'm thinking movement is going to be very important in this expansion. End of turn, you may add up to 2 civilians or 2 thugs to any location. So I guess for saving purposes, but then you got to worry about your overflow, right? Throw room, you may move any other hero to a location adjacent to them. Again, more moving. I just noticed that. There was writing on one of these other ones too, and I just kind of bypassed it. But those are crows. Oh, it says crawl. Okay, so I guess it's a crow again. Do they all have it? Is it all an Easter egg on all of them? Nothing on that one. Nothing. Okay, so I guess it wasn't an Easter egg on all of them. And then the last one is Valhalla. End of turn, you may discard any number of cards from your hand to the bottom of your deck and draw back that many. Discarding all hands does not KO. Oh, that's nice. So it's basically a redraw capability based on the number of cards you want to get rid of. All right, and then we're going to see how Loki plays. So not too strong, only got 3 hit points, so that's not too bad. Special rules. When a hero is KO'd, Loki doesn't activate his BAM. Instead, he draws another Master Plan card and adds a face line to the storyline. So he's trying to time you out. He's trying to deck out. BAM, deal 1 damage to each hero in Loki's location. Okay. Overflow. If 1 or more tokens cannot be added, Loki gains 1 additional health. There you go. Okay, so he can heal himself, which then makes it more likely that he can deck out. All right. The other thing you get are these little investigation eyeball tokens. So they got these little eyeball tokens in here. They did announce today, or at least the day that I'm filming this, which is Monday, that they are making a plastic token set. I think it was $40 for 250 tokens for both the base game, the original, and the expansions in the X-Men. All right, so let's go over the minis. So this is Loki, the god of mischief. It looks pretty good. A little bit of a crease there. It's probably the mold line where it's 2 different pieces right there. So we usually just fill that in a little bit. That way it's not as pronounced. But it's nice when they do it on those lines. That way it just looks like it's, his clothing, his belt in this particular case. And then he is... Okay, that's good. He doesn't look like he's standing in a city street. So he's got pebbles. So it looks more thematic with being in Asgard. And we've got Thor, god of thunder. So he's got... Okay, so he's got little hieroglyph type things underneath him. Oh, okay, so it's like when Heimdall sends him somewhere, right? So it's supposed to look like he just got teleported there. That's kind of cool. There we go. So we got Thor with Mjolnir. Mjolnir. You say tomato, I say tomato. But yeah, he's got his old school helmet going on with the wings. And then we got Valkyrie. So I'm not far enough in the comics to know whether or not they made a new Valkyrie. from the movie, because of course the classic Valkyrie is the blonde Valkyrie you think of from the Legends, right? Whereas she was the Valkyrie from the movies. So I don't know if she's shown up in the comics or yet not, or whether she's just, you know, here because of the movies. Because they did try to do a lot of homage to the movies. Because here's another example, right, from the third movie. I always forget his name, but yeah, he's in here. He's in here. And this is another one of those situations where, like, people felt like he shouldn't have been in here. And really what could have been cool is if they would have done both Hela and Loki, and then, or Hala Batgirl, and then leave him out, right? You just have 3 heroes instead. And then Beta Ray Bill is the Kickstarter exclusive. So now that this is not coming to retail, it's the only way to get it. It's going to be a Kickstarter exclusive. But Beta Ray Bill with his hammer as a Thor. I don't know his story. I know I've read stories with him in it, but I don't know his story of how he got like the Thor's armor and whether or not this hammer gives him power or not. I don't remember. Do not remember. Somebody in the comments, let me know about Beta Ray Bill and where he comes from. Give me the lowdown. Give me the 411, as they say, right? All right, so here we go. We are going to check out, same as we did in the base box. We're not going to go through all the cards, but we are going to at least look at the heroes' special abilities. The first thing is the Trader Challenge. So this, of course, this is for 3 or 4 players. Okay, so you can only play the Trader Challenge as a 3 or 4 player, because if it's you and one other player, then you can't see the Trader is. So if me and Audrey play this, well, we still can't do it. I was saying if we play it double-handed, you would still know that you're the villain. All right. So setup. Each player gets an allegiance card, 1 eyeball, and 1 wild token. Player may choose to play their hero card face down to discard their eyeball. Once missions are completed, players guess the traitor. If correct, gain 1 wild card token. Loyal heroes still with an eyeball card take damage until KO'd. The traitor is removed and now plays the villain, drawing 2 master plan cards and playing 1 each turn. So I wonder if there's another way you can play this with 2 players, or whether it's just not possible. So, loyal. Okay, so this is your allegiance card. So you can be loyal, traitor. Okay. So yeah, so you don't know what you get until you draw it. So yeah, we could possibly play it like we played 2-player. It'd be like, oh, we got 2 of these. And if we played double-handed, it'd be like, okay, well, I know I'm the traitor, so I can just call myself out. Yeah, that's kind of disappointing. I was hoping we could play the traitor, but it looks like we won't be able to play that until we get more people to play. All right, so here are the Loki's deck. And then here are his threat cards. You can't take actions, take damage in location. You got a Frost Giant as an ally. 2 Frost Giants as his allies. All right. And then, so Thor, go to the back. There we go. All right, so Thor. Thor gets to do 3 damage against a single enemy in your location. Mjolnir. So he does the same thing for all 3. That's kind of anticlimactic. And then Valkyrie. You may move to any location. Okay, so she's just basically can jump around. She has 1, 2. Yeah, again, that was very anticlimactic again, guys. Very anticlimactic. All right. See if it gets any better from here. So, okay, Korg. That's his name. Korg. See, like, he just doesn't fit this at all. Like, there was so many other people. They could have even done Angela. Like, Angela's real big now. But I don't know if they would have to still pay the rights to the creator. Because he was originally in... Angela, of course, was originally in Spawn. And the owner sold the rights to Marvel. And now Angela is his Thor's sister. Right, long-lost sister. Cronin Fighter... Attack in both adjacent locations or double attack in your location. Alright, so it's the same. So everybody seems to be the same. Come on, Beta Ray Bill. I'm holding out that you got something different. you've got something different, right? You're not going to be the same. The Stormbreaker, that's his hammer. You do 2 damage and draw 1 card. And they're all the same. So, that's it. So there you go, guys. That is this expansion. If you are somebody like us and you only play 2 players, this expansion may not be the right fit for you because unfortunately, you can't play the Trader Challenge in a 2-player game. It must be a 3 or 4-player game. Also, I know a lot of people are upset that Loki can't be played as an anti-hero. However, for me, he's always been a villain. Even when he was a good guy, he was always up to some type of scheme to try to get ahead of his brother or try to do whatever he wanted to do, right? It's what Loki does. But that said, guys, that is our 3rd unboxing, of course. We do have 4 more to go, so make sure that you hit that subscribe button and bell notification to know when those other videos go live. Until next time, guys. Peace.